1, 2, 3.
I feel so much better. Could we use your chair for a minute, please? I feel like a good little rest.
Yeah, and napping is so critical, isn't it?
So
When you need a nap, it's important to take one.
Thank you.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
That wasn't Godzilla, but
You know, there are some people who say that writing stories or singing music or dancing sparkly dances is easy for them. Nothing interferes with their ability to create. While I celebrate their creative freedom, a little part of me wants to punch those mofos in the teeth. This song, I sing this song for you and for all the rest of us. Help me out, y'all.
We'll sing back up.
You have a story to tell, a novel you keep in a drawer.
Old sock drawer.
You have a painting to paint, but you're lazy like an old French horse.
Je suis whore.
You have a movie to make, shrinking dinks you can make, but you best grab a steak, 'cause you swing the vampires in, creep the vampires leave, deep in vampires, filling you with doubt, insecurity about what your art should be in. Sweep the vampires, die vampire. You sketch that turtle you saw on an ad on late night cable TV.
Gypsy turtle.
But your fourth grade teacher said,
You can't draw.
oh, those vampires won't let you be.
Up yours, Miss Johnson.
Word. And when they come run like hell, see the bats in your belfry and call on Van Helsing. In swoosh, in whoosh, babaroosh, filling you with thoughts of self-consciousness, feelings of worthlessness. They'll make you second guess. Die vampire. There are so many vampires, inside, outside, and nationwide. It helps to recognize them with this vampire hunting guide. Listen closely, my children. A vampire is any person, thought, or feeling that stands between you and your creative self-expression. It can take many seductive forms. Here's a few of them.
Tell us, Sharon.
First up are your pygmy vampires. They'll swarm around you like gnats and say things like,
your teeth need whitening.
You went to state school?
You sound weird.
Shakespeare
Sondheim.
and Sedaris.
did it before you and better than you. Or they might say that you cannot sing well enough to be in a musical. Or they might say,
Your song is repetitive. Your song makes me tired. Your song is repetitive. And it doesn't rhyme.
but you tell them,
Die, vampire, die.
brothers and sisters. Next up is the air freshener vampire. It might look like a Precious Moments angel with a can of Renews-It in its tiny ceramic hand, but don't be fooled. If the air freshener vampire smells something unpleasant in what you're creating, it'll urge you to it up with some pine fresh smell-em-ups. The air freshener vampire doesn't want you to write about
Bad language.
blood and 50 Shades of Grey. It'll urge you to clean it up and clean it out, which will leave your work toothless, gutless, and crotchless. But you'll be left with 2 tight paragraphs about kittens that your grandma would be so proud of. You look at that air freshener vampire, and its doe-eyed, sweet-cheeked, holier-than-thou face, and you tell it.
Morte vampir morte.
The last vampire is the vampire of despair. It'll wake you up at 4 a.m. to say things like,
Nobody cares what you think.
You look like an idiot.
No matter how hard you try, you'll never be good enough. Why is it if some dude walked up to me on a subway platform and said these things, I'd think he was a mentally ill asshole. But if the vampire inside my head says it, then it's the voice of reason.